Hi! Hello ladies, gents and traders risen from their graves. We're going to do the solo adventures for our free-to-play shenanigans. It is so late after the expansion came out that all of this stuff, not all of this stuff, but the next wing has actually happened. I hear that you get a free Death Knight at the end of this, so very much looking forward to such things. And at the end of everything seems to be a nice reward of description. Probably will be packs, the other stuff. I don't think they have held back any kind of cards. Okay. A little bit meta there, Mr. Lich King. You're not taking the job seriously. Come on. You are the amazing super king of the undead. How can you possibly talk about arcane dust and decks? Are you actually sitting down with Jaina to play a bunch of cards, or are you defending Icecrown Citadel? This is the thing about the meta of, like the meta game of Hearthstone. Are they truly sitting down, or like some of the lore that goes on refers like they're actually fighting? Other stuff in the quote lore of Hearthstone is there are actually two people sitting down at a table. All of this deck is absolutely atrocious. Alright, everything is super duper high cost. Am I somehow Millhouse Mana Storm right now? Maybe I should shut up while the stuff goes on.
We are on our way.
Oh man, I had to survive 3 turns. It really doesn't. Probably all of you guys have already seen this, so just getting through it to get those juicy rewards. This is perfectly balanced, I am quite certain.
That's my opener. This isn't even my aggressive deck.
You're not in with the lingo of the game, man. You should have said aggro. What kind of fool are you? Haha! Death to you!
Job's done.
My Fire Blast shall slowly chip at your face. You'll totally die. You're probably supposed to just die in this game, aren't you? And that's why Frost Lich Jaina actually exists. Because she gets killed assaulting the Icecrown Citadel, gets raised back to life. Very much hoping to get her as the Lich. The Lich, yeah, I guess the Death Knight. Another one would be pretty cool to get the Build the Beast Rexar.
Are you serious right now?
Not even playing it, man. Just Fire Blast to your face. I'm not going to play your ridiculous Magma Rager games.
What?
Tyrion, you're a piece of garbage. You are a failure to the light and all of the people that put their faith on you. Defeat?
Rise up, mage. Your work is not complete. Join me. The living will tremble, and the dead will obey.
The Lich King, famously afflicted by emphysema. That is why he speaks so low and raspy.
What is this? What have you become?
Now,
Not so legendary.
clear this worthless trash from my doorstep.
I shall clear you like you are a trash pull in Icecrown Citadel.
You face the finest adventurers of Azeroth.
Eager Rogue deals no damage while attacking. What? How is that? How is that actual World of Warcraft character? Terrible tank. Should have a text saying will never hold aggro. It cannot be attacked. That should be the text here. Cannot be attacked. So that way he's an actual terrible tank. Let's obliterate the terrible tank. Really don't appreciate his existence. He has wiped my raid far too often. I actually raided Icecrown Citadel. In fact, this was the time when I was raid leader. So, oh yeah, what's this? Yeah, it is the usual hero power. Icecrown Citadel is the time when I was a raid leader, so this raid is near and dear to my heart. Whenever this minion attacks, that's a coin to your hand. Needy Hunter. Roll neat, you piece of garbage. Disgusting huntard. Nobody likes you. Not even caring about throwing around some Icy Touch AFK. Well-known character of us. Can't attack. He's just standing there eating a delicious cupcake. Oh, Blizzard, you're so meta. Throw that garbage and then do some more damage. Get some fantastic rewards at the end of this. Warlock on fire. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to each minion. Oh man, I guess we can to itself. All right.
I'm going to need some better adventurers.
Maybe you should put out the call for the Crusaders and make them all fight each other in the Colosseum instead of actually attacking the Ice Crown Citadel. That worked out really well for you before. Because 2+2 can't be targeted by spells. Ah, jeez. Wonder how much more there is of this. In the sense of just how many more outrageous tools does the game give you. Let's run the clock a little bit, see what happens. I am curious to see what other horrendously overpowered things can Tyrion can I cast, and what kind of other ridiculous garbage did they give Tyrion. So let me kill these pathetic lowly recruits. They all deserve death for serving the light. They are all sad little pathetic creatures that only serve to feed the coffers of my vault and the piles of dead people on my doorstep. Oh yeah. I'm even gonna attack you, Tyrion. You're not worth my effort. You are a pathetic human being. Death to the living and suffering to the light servants.
Reporting for duty.
I don't think there's any other overpowered stuff. It's just regular old garbage. You're supposed to have 1 by now, so the game's not even bothering making any more interesting stuff. Hey, I can actually draw a card now. Go. Yeah, I don't think this deck has anything all that interesting anymore. And I would, I'm a curious guy, so I'm going to run out the clock. If there's nothing interesting, I'll just edit it out.
Reporting for duty.
Stay your hand.
There was absolutely nothing. But Tyrion is a coward and has Bubble Hearth out of our purview. Frostlich Jaina is Sir
Your will is your
victorious.
own. Turn against the Lich King's call.
We must resist.
No, come on, I was having such great fun serving the darkness and destroying the pathetic servants of the light. Lich King is my king. He is my Lord and Savior. Ah! I didn't want the priest one. The priest one is good, don't get me wrong, but I would much rather had the Frostlich Jaina. But the priest one is actually really high power level. It just probably needs a prohibitive amount of cards to actually get. More difficult. The previous foe. So is this actually difficult?
Citadel, a collection of my most hideous minions, crafted not with dust, but with hate.
That has like twice the value of dust at least. The reward is a pack, and I'm cool with that. Let's do it.
I built this hideous bone amalgamation from the grisly remains of my duplicate cards.
Are you one of those braggarts that just buy 100 packs and they just open them on stream and then they rag on people for not having cards? Oh geez, you actually need your own deck? This is not gonna happen. There is no way I can win against... well, I mean, we can try. Let's try. It's probably not gonna work out, especially if the enemies are harder than they usually are in these. Let's put on that overlay. I'll probably need it. There, we have an overlay now with my amazing Bloodfen Raptor. But this is the arena thing. It will populate after I do this, hopefully. I guess I'll keep this. I mean, this is not a terrible can. Considering the terrible deck that this is, I'm going to go with this. There's the... I guess it will populate as the cards show up. I don't think this is going to be useful, so let's just get rid of it. Not able to load it up. Awesome bit of trivia. Lord Marogar. I actually have a... Man, charge the rather deal 3 damage to your own hero. I want one of those. I guess we'll contest the board with my amazing raptor. He'll probably put down a bone spike at some point. You need to have a macro to be able to target such a thing. So you have decided I'm going to punish you dumb idiot, for not trading. Shame on you. Not trading that fantastic trade. What are you, some kind of noob? There's a bone storm. No, that's bone storm. I thought it was the bone spike that I was talking about. You needed to have a macro set up to be able to target that thing. It was a thing that pinned down one of your... I think it's been a long time since I did this raid. It would pin down... I think this is probably our best shot right here, this water elemental. The next turn will be the Ghastly Conjurer. It would pin down one of the raid members. There's the bone spike. At the start of your turn... What is that? Deal 15 damage to the enemy hero. It will pin down one of your raid members, and if you didn't destroy it, terrible things would happen. I am willing to polymorph that, or do I want to take 15 damage to the face at the start of your turn? I think we need to get rid of that immediately. We don't have the means to destroy it, do we? No. So yeah, I guess we have to burn a polymorph on that. It brings me lots of sadness, but what do you want me to do about it? Suffer 15 damage? I don't think so. Your hero to full health. What? When can you use this? Whenever you want? You need enough damage on the board to do lethal damage in one turn. Oh, well, that's very unlikely for that to happen. I guess we'll Frostbolt that. I need damage in my hand, though. So let's just Fire Blast it. And I guess we'll freeze it. I need damage in my hand, it seems. Bring Troll the Bone Arbiter. Wind Fury. Jeez. Yeah, this deck, I don't think I can do it. We need just a shitload of burn, I guess. Be able to kill him in one go, have a huge board, and then I throw a ton of damage at his face. We do have the Lichkin, though. That is 8 damage that we can put out. Anyway, destroy that. And I guess some Chillwind Yeti. And here's some fodder for your disgusting Bring Troll the Born Arbiter. 3/6 Wind Fury, totally balanced. With all enemies, draw a card. Man. Certainly, we're not kidding. Wonder why he's keeping the weapon. That is the weirdest thing. He can kill it, though. The Lich King. I guess you just need to run him out of cards. And to do that, I suppose that we need to trade enough. We need to keep lots of burning hand. Have a fantastic board. Let's keep doing that, I suppose. Have a high attack board. And lots of burning hand. If we get the 2 fireballs that are in this deck in my hand, 2 fireballs plus 4 frostbolt, that's 15. We just need 15 damage on board, plus, of course, the 2 fireballs in my hand. This is awful. Polymorph, I guess we're going to have to polymorph one. And I will have to take 15 damage on the other. Either that, I mean, otherwise I will die, right? I have no actual damage here, so there's a polymorph in that thing. And with the attack and the flame strike, sure to destroy the other bone spike. But man, that's insane. With the free-to-play run, this is not going to happen in quite some time. I think I would have had a easier time actually winning a raid against this guy in World of Warcraft than winning with this deck of cards. But it's good to see how terrible this can be. Also, I do have 2 oozes in the deck. Did not manage to draw them. Very much sad about that. But here goes the flame strike. I cannot take the damage, so the frostbolt needs to go that way. Very upsetting that had to happen. This is indeed... Oh shit, that's right. He can actually attack face. Add Ignite of the Frozen Throne card to your opponents.
Funnel cake.
Oh, maybe with that we could maybe win. Beneath the Grounds, yay. That is not great. He is running out of cards though. So you can go the value route with just running the opponent out of cards. Damn. What does this do? The opponent's how is that a good thing? I cannot let go. I cannot let go of this fireball. Otherwise there is no winning here. So let's do that.
This isn't personal, Merogar.
Oh, I thought it was an actual Death Knight. But no, it's just a regular Knights of the Frozen Throne card. That is pretty disappointing. Steal a minion from your opponent's deck and add it to your hand. That's cool with it. Oh shit, I'm going to die just through the Bone Storms, aren't I? Oh man! Go some hero powers. I guess. Might be something helpful.
You bone burglar!
Well, with the Bone Spike, we have a chance. If the Lich King weren't to die this turn, I should have. Yeah, I need to do this. And here I am. Doing my darndest. I mean, if we manage. Army of the Dead. What was this do? Top 5 cards. Dead. Summon any minions. Alright, he didn't have any damage. So that's 15 damage. 8. Of course, I don't have enough, but I am almost there. If I draw. If this Arcane Intellect gives me the Fireball and then a Frostbolt, right? Ah. It was too much to wish for, I suppose. 6 and 8. I won, right? I won. Totally did it. Oh wait, victory wasn't possible. Wow, that's awesome. I can't believe this deck won. I got a little fortunate. There's no question about that. But our free-to-play deck actually won against that madness. Got a slightly fortunate drawing that fantastic thing.
Was my first legendary minion. I built this whole adventure around him.
Very, very meta commentary. This Death Knight plays for keeps. Better bring a weapon. Blood Rune can only take damage from weapons. Yeah, I don't have the means to do such a thing. So what we're going to do now is go to the collection. How long have we been here? 20 minutes or so. After all the edits, it won't be as much. Disenchant extra I actually have extra cards. All right, I guess I'll do that, and of course we get the 95 dust from the hidden quest. But what I want to do is to go through all the cards that I will never ever use in a million years, and disenchant them. Enchant the Raven. I might use it in a druid deck, but we did get a Shadow Reaper Anduin. So that probably means I should make a priest deck. I don't have the real means though. I mean, I guess we can make some kind of one-turn kill Divine Spirit Inner Fire deck. That is a possibility. For now though, I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on tossing away all the absolutely terrible, absolutely awful cards such as Nash, Webweave. It's a common. 2 poison spiders for 5 mana. Nah, never going to put that in my deck. I don't think. I don't know if we're going to go for druid. I don't think we're going to go with hunter either. And this is obvious disenchant. Any gold card gets disenchanted immediately. What else do we have here? A Breath of Cinder goes. I'm going to keep that. Maybe we get lucky with more mage stuff. Frozen Clone is a very remote possibility. I very much doubt that the Ice Barrier is going to happen. The Gun of Cold, though, needs to go away. What else do we have? Fireness Portal is one of the good cards. And that, I don't think that's disenchantable, in fact. That is from How did you... They let you disenchant it, that's weird. And that's from Karazhan, is it not? It's strange. Eye for an eye, well, that is easy fight dust. Howling Commander is pretty good in a constructed deck. Don't know if I want to get rid of that just yet. I'm still open to any class at this particular moment. So I'm only going to get rid of the things that are just complete trash. It's not... The Burlock, I'm pretty sure this is not worth it, but we're going to keep it. Maybe we get a ton of Murlocs, but probably Shaman. I might make the call right now. I don't want to play Shaman, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to play. I don't want to do a Shaman deck, so let's just get rid of that. I will keep Feral Spirit though, because sometimes you need to do the quest, I guess. I will just keep it. And Willing Sacrifice is one of the worst cards in the set, so off it goes. 20 dust for free. Get rid of that. Warrior has not even been touched, so not going to be disenchanting any of those. So John Dragonhawk, so many. This set has some seriously trash cards. I mean, like every set that they have put out, I really don't like this in Constructed. It's kind of total trash. So off it goes. Nope. But it seems like this set is particularly guilty of having really terrible cards. Alright, so what do we do now? Well, let's start by getting some more packs. You got a lot of gold if you want to buy multiple packs, blah 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 blah. After considering my options, I think I'm just going to buy the expansion packs and not go for the classic. Because the classics, you get one from the brawls. And the classic cards, they have very, very low power level. So I am thinking the ones that I want, I'll just craft them for the classics that can come out. And go for the Angoro and Knights of the Frozen Throne cards going forward. The decks out there, it's not like I've been looking at very many, but I think they have more Angoro cards than they have the new variety. So let me maybe just buy half and half. I think that is an okay thing to do. I have 0 of these, so let's get 2 of these. Buy. Okay. And then 2 of these. Buy. Okay. We still have enough for a arena run, so there's that. Let's open them packs. Maybe we get something amazing out of it. Alright, I get legendaries from the Frozen Throne. It's been a little while, but I don't think... Oh, okay, well. We got the last Kaleidosaur. It's 400 dust, man. 400 dust, that's good enough for me. I would think I would much rather had a legendary from the Frozen fellas. Volcano, man, that's a pretty good Shaman card. The others are pretty terrible. Not super duper excited about that last Kaleidosaur opening, but ooh, free from Amber. This is great. That priest deck is looking slightly more. Ooh, nice, and a golden card. It's slightly more likely. It might be that between Anduin and that free from Amber opening. We might go for that. The Bone Mary is a golden one. I'll probably run 2 Bone Mares in a very, very value-oriented kind of priest deck. Hey, Glacial Mysteries. That's 100 does right there. That's pretty good. That's I'm not excited about the cards themselves. And a Shadow Essence, which is meh. It's not the greatest thing, but when I am a terrible beggar, I would not be terribly averse. There you go. That is garbage. We are keeping the Righteous Protector because that's awesome. But this goes into the trash can immediately. This makes no sense to me. Like, why would I put a 5/5? I mean, I don't understand Shadow Essence, I'll be honest. Why is it costed that way? Why is it this way? I mean, I guess you're hoping for some really good Death Rattles in your deck. Not going to destroy it just yet because it's a priest card. And we have good options. Ice Fishing. Draw 2 Murlocs from you. This is the only good Shaman card that came out. Title Surge, not so much. Kind of resent that they go away. Tar Lurker. Nope. Tar Lord. Nope. Nope, 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 not gonna do it. I very much doubt that we'll be able to make a Murloc deck, so ain't gonna happen. Disenchant that Ultra Sword. Alright. I think we have enough to make a somewhat decent priest deck. Let's just delete all this garbage. The Lich King is obviously staying in, but we're going to do it from scratch. Kind of resent that it goes away from the search, even though I was in the middle of disenchanting a few things. There's a few that I still need to disenchant, but whatever. Obviously, North Shark carry Power War Shield. The Shadow Ascendant seems pretty cool. We need the deaths. I don't think I have level enough for the other death, so that's not gonna... It's probably going to have at least one Shadow War death. Maybe not all of them. Especially since we have Shadow Reaper and Anduin. Maybe just one Shadow War death is plenty. We are going to have... Oh, you need to actually spell out the whole thing. Legendary. To have the Lich King, of course. Because I ain't got no other legendary. And the Lich King is, in fact... It goes in basically any freaking deck. So we're probably going to go for a Divine Spirit Inner Fire combo. We have 12 cards in there. There's so many more that I need. I need to level up Priest so we can actually have all the class cards as well. With those oozes, there seems to be quite a lot of weapons out there. 2 drops as usual. Priest does not have all that many. Let me just go through this collection and I'll just show you the final result. I think a Mistress of Mixtures is a solid craft. We are bound to play a deck that wants to control the board, to have lots of board presence and then buff those guys. So we're going to go for that, and I am also going to craft some Cabal. Let me get rid of that. Some Cabal Talent Priests. They're super duper solid 3-drops. We're going to try to get a solid board at the beginning and try to keep that board alive so that the Cabal Talent Priest can land, the the Shadow Ascendant can land, and the Bone Mares can land. That is the focus, the current focus. I don't know if it's going to work out. There goes the Mistress of Mixtures. We have 3 more cards to put in here, and that will probably be the death, and I don't know what else, but there's been another Shadow Ascendant in here. You could say I'm wasting a bunch of dust without knowing exactly the kind of deck that I want, and you would be right. But I'm fine with that. I am not super duper conservative about the things. I am also not a terribly smart person. So I will be wasteful for the sake of getting things done. A couple Holy Mites to control the board early. We have a very, very thin curve. Lots of 1-cost stuff. The hope is that the Northshire Cleric and the Gnomish Inventors will keep the cards coming until we can drop the fat stuff at the end. Let's give the cheapest priest a spin in ranked mode and get utterly trounced. Still level 16. There. The games that I played in ranked mode, that is the reason why I'm level 24, is in the episode that I lost. By the way, let me clarify the process of creating these episodes. I do the raw capture, then I edit all the stuff together, take out all the silence and maybe whatever miscellaneous stuff I'll put at the beginning. Oh, I did this, I did that kind of stuff. I put that together, render that, and then that interim file gets processed so that the file size is much smaller through a different program called Handbrake. What happened for that episode that I lost, I deleted the interim file before the Handbrake process and upload, and that is why I lost it. I thought that I had done it already, that I had already uploaded it. And I keep all the final files, all the stuff that I upload. It's all in the archive. I have like 4 freaking terabytes of videos by now. Wow, all one causes stuff, alright. Like 4 freaking terabytes of videos by now, but I have to delete all the stuff that comes before that. That is, like the raw capture of this right here. I mean, I don't have the overlay on. Let me put that on right there. Oh man, our beautiful free-to-play priest that might get completely obliterated. I don't keep all that in the middle stuff because just this capture right here, and Hearthstone is a very low, oh nice, very low file size compared to other stuff. It's still like 10-20 gigabytes, the raw capture, because it's almost lossless. It's not all the way there, but it does capture at a very high quality, so that the successive processing won't take down the quality too much. So now we have, I think the option here is clear to get that extra card. I was going to Talon Priest this lady, but I think I am much better off getting a little bit of value while Nibiru Dren cannot contest it. All this stuff being said, the whole climbing the ranks and all that stuff, is something that I mentioned before. I cannot afford, or rather, the series will be horrendously bogged down if I put down every single ranked game that I play, because I do want to play at a quote competitive level, in the sense that rank 15, rank 10, that will be my aim with this. All this might will be fine here. And then power or shield and heal again. We want all the value in the universe. So the first thing that will happen will be the heal, right? We want to draw first. Maybe I want to draw with the lady, but now I'm going to keep healing the Mistress of Mixtures. I'm cool with that. And this might. Pachow! Remember that thing? Here's another power shield. The Mixtures of Mixtures. The curve is working pretty nicely in this particular game. But like I was saying, I can't load up the series with just rank play at rank 21 or rank 19, going back and forth all the time. I'll show you a bunch. You did well, cleric. You did well. You're a good lady. So now, I suppose we're sacrificing the Cabal Talon Priest to the Dark Gods, and also playing the Shadow Ascendant. Hopefully the Shadow Ascendant, she will land on the Talon Priest. But no, the Mistress of Mixtures is Glutton. Maybe I should have put the Talon Priest on the Ascendant. That was kind of dumb, now that I think about it. I should have distributed the buffs so that it was much less likely to die. It seems like, oh, this guy's doing nothing, but he just probably grabbed 2 Tyrians out of it, so not looking forward to turn 8. Of course, we do have a Faceless Manipulator to copy one of those Tyrians or other giant powerful enemies, even though we managed to draw, what was that, 2 cards out of the Beautiful Priest. We are fully unable to outvalue this guy so far, because only 5 cards versus his 20 billion up there. So not feeling great. Heal myself, that is really all that I can do. Put more power on the board so he gets obliterated by a freaking ultra. Let's just grab that. It gets completely destroyed by equality consecration kind of dealio. Let's just heal that dude. It don't matter which one I healed. It's a matter of keeping them as healthy as possible. This is all going to get wiped out, the stuff on the board right now. This guy is an asshole, but at least we do have Shadow Word Pain to get rid of that garbage. And we have a Bone Mare now, but we kind of need to paint this thing. So instead of the Bone Mare, I suppose Shutter's Sun. Not excited about that Shattered Sun Cleric. Let's just put down that Chillwind Yeti. I mean, he's rank 24. I'm hoping that this guy doesn't have something stupidly good. But a lot of people with an insane collection start climbing at the middle of the season. So it's always a crap shot when what you find in these super low ranks.
Put your faith in
Here's Tyrion. We love him. He's an asshole. Faceless Manipulator. I want a copy of that. Right? Right? I want a copy of that. And the Yeti can survive. There you go. And the Yeti can survive a hit. I could trade. I could let Tyrion take a hit. But he probably has some kind of crazy board clear. Because he probably has a board clear, I'm just going to trade. I don't know. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but I cannot. It will be so soul crushing to get equality consecration here that I am okay with what just happened. That's not terrible. Not terribly concerned about that. Hopefully the Bone Mare. Too bad I can't use both. 2 Bone Mare. That's fantastic. Bone Mare plus heal. It's so annoying that don't have enough damage to clear this. I don't want to attack with both because that destroys everything. That it will be way too vulnerable to consecration. But at some point, I guess I need to stop playing around such things. This is probably going to get super punished. Whatever. That and Tyrion dying would not be the worst thing in the world, thanks to getting the Giganto Ashbringer. Looking pretty good so far. Of course, he has 1 billion cards, so bad things can happen. But hey, the game plan can be a loss at all times, but the game plan is always have good early games so that we have a board for turn 3, turn 7, Bone Mare, Cabal, Talon Priest, and to a lesser extent, our friend the Shadow Ascendant. It is a very minion-based deck. It's not something that is going to try to board clear with spells and then mount a resurgence. It's a fantastic. This Ashbringer is going to save my life. Get this. I mean, you always want to do this, right? The whole Bone Mare thing. Under no circumstance do you want to create a situation where you don't have a body to drop that on. Equality consecration is a real thing in the real world, but I kind of feel like we gotta go for this. Just try to put enough stuff on the board for a win. Looking pretty good if he doesn't have a board clear. If he doesn't have a way to deal with this, this is totally a victory. That shall not save you, my friend. Nibidudren. You are dead. Not really. He got another Sunkeeper there. Still, though, I have 2 chances to draw that other Shadow War Pain. If I get the Shadow War Pain, is victory. Holy Nova. Is that enough? Yes, unless... Holy Nova is enough, unless he got a Get Down. Let's go for the, hopefully the sure thing, which is the Shadow War Pain. No bananas. So I guess we're doing this
by the light.
Smack? Yeah, there's no way to cut this. If I don't... Yeah, that's too bad. Too bad. Got that noble sacrifice. Maybe I should have attacked with the dude first, but... Not completely lost. Maybe I could get a heal off or some kind. Nah. Man. Freaking secret totally screwed me over. I should have attacked with the dude first. I guess we're just going to let it be. And in fact, so he cannot kill one of my 3s. Nah, that makes no sense, right? Let him kill one of my 3s. He's going to do that, put down a Yeti. Not completely lost, but I think that was a pretty terrible misplay. Should have attacked with the Bone Mare first, or the Shattered Sun Cleric. That way it will get down. I would have been able to heal one of my guys. I was just not thinking straight, I suppose. I was just blinded by the possibility of it not being a filthy, disgusting noble sacrifice. That was awful, man. You should not have attacked with Sunkeeper Terran against that guy, because now this Ragnaros has the chance to lose you the game. Not lose you the game, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. The chance of not healing your face. That is terrible. Come on. God damn it. Really? Well, here's the Lich King. He trades 1 for 1. I don't really have a way to deal with that other than frickin'
By the light.
He's gonna get healed like a mofo. Holy Nova. Or just the Lich King. I guess. Smack that thing. Kill his dude. Go face. It doesn't matter to go face anymore, does it? Go for this. And do my face. Yeah, the Northshire Cleric will give me value later. So here I was hoping for Shadow Reaper. That would be great. Obliterate. You're 1 turn too late. Clearly he needs to go for that Lich King kill, but he might have a way of dealing with it. I feel like I threw this game. It wasn't a win. Man, he totally turned it all around. Wow. It wasn't a win, a guaranteed win, because he would have still been alive. Heal yourself. Nope. Well, I'm kind of glad, because now I can, in fact, destroy that. Save 5, and then heal. That's good. Actually, this first. Derp.
Injured?
Holy Nova. It's another Holy Nova. And we get the trade. Morp, morp. And I could obliterate that. That makes no sense to me. So let's just do that and feel really bad for ourselves. So obviously it's no longer a matter of killing this Nibiru Dren. It's just a matter of winning with value. And the only way that can possibly happen is Freeform Amber and Shadow Reaper Anduin. Here's the Curator to come to ruin my life. He has drawn 2 cards. What is... Oh, he runs 2 Hydraulics. Alright, that sounds fine to me. Probably the other one is the other primordial Drake, right? Which probably I should save Obliterate for. But I kind of need to draw the cards. So... Where were you, Acidic Ooze? Where were you? And to waste the Obliterate on this. Ouch. Getaway Kodo. Well, that is disappointing, but not something that's terribly surprising.
Right away.
Draw a card. Warp, warp. Shatterstone Cleric. That's fantastic.
We must
There you
cleanse
go.
the Sunwell.
I get to not lose all my junk. Going to keep this acidic Swampoos because he created that Tyrion, so that probably means that there's another Tyrion there. But this game is already lost, right? We had the chance, we had that spot of actually being able to win, and then it was a loss. He stabilized something insane. He had, if we had not destroyed, if we had not attacked with the Ashbringer into the Sandkeeper, it would have been way better. He would not have had the chance to stabilize so hard. I think he still would have done it with the freaking Ragnaros, but it was also a huge 50-50 too to get the Ragnaros heal. So, you know, could have gone either way, I suppose. Very disappointed in the fact that I don't have... I mean, I'm drawing the cards just so maybe I can get one of these guys. Destroy all minions with 5 or more attack. That's not terribly useful in this situation, honestly. So I guess...
Push forward.
destroying this, I suppose. Put down the Shadow Ascendant, maybe even... Holy Nova to get rid of this thing. It is pretty bad. But at this point, we are on borrowed time. He has so many cards. He's probably going to obliterate me. But hey, maybe he puts down some really scary high attack minions, like Saga. This is pretty awesome to destroy with Shadow Reaper and Demon. So there's that. And then we might get the chance to destroy his anus with the hero power. Whoa. I actually don't want to draw any more cards because I will die. So kill this filthy maggot. Shoot that to the face. There was no reason to do it that way. I threw away a point of health right here. Whatever. And here's hoping that he plays a weapon that I can destroy. Here's hoping that these oozes don't go to waste. Here's a Vine Cleaver. Alright, that is a fantastic thing to destroy. Too bad though. He, well actually that's fine because I didn't want to draw any more cards. That's right, he was playing Elise. My goodness, this guy has so much stuff. Oh man. But hey, at least we have 2 damage per turn, right? That's a thing. I cannot heal her anymore, so I kind of need to do this. There's an ooze for you. Another ooze for you. Kinda need to do it. We do have a chance. I do know he has a curator in there, but with Free from Ember. Nice, that's good. Free from Ember might be able to win me the game. We have damage going in. He has used a lot of healing. It is pretty sad. Don't think that I'm not aware of how sad it is to be doing this terrible struggle. This absolutely terrible struggle during oh jeez, during that rank 24 game. I am well aware. Free from Ember, will it solve all my problems? No, it will not. Maybe we can kill this rock. Pachow! There's some weird graphical thing going on there. Yeah, I guess do this. Wow. Obliterate. Now I can just ooze you. We need to destroy this thing. To the face. Amazingly, we still have a chance. If we discover the Devil Sore and he doesn't taunt, we still have a chance. It's quite the far-fetched possibility. Well, he actually got a Stegodon, so... And Lyra, wow. This Free from Ember better be good. Primordial Drake. I guess the Ultrasaur is the only thing, right? Maybe even the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman might have the means to win here. Let's do it. only for the memes, I suppose. Clearly cannot kill Lyra, so to the face it goes. And hey, if the Boogeyman gets enormous, if we get enough damage here, we will win. Obviously, Nibiru Dren has some way of dealing with that, so yeah, not gonna happen, is it? See you later, Nibiru. Well done, well done. That should have been a concede a long time ago. That was super ridiculous. But hey, I can't lose targets on this rank. Hopefully you enjoyed the amazing free-to-play experience that is ranked mode. I think that game was its own evidence on why I'm not going to feature and commentate through every single ranked mode play. I don't think there's any need to elaborate on that point after this painful ordeal. But it was a good game in the sense that I didn't feel like I was completely hopeless. There was the point in the middle of that game that we actually had the chance to win. And in one half was the misplay against the Noble Sacrifice, and the other, the Ragnaros Light Lord being a total jerk-ass and winning the 50-50. But it wasn't a bad game at all. I am liking how that worked out. Of course, it's just one game. It could be a complete disaster going forward. or another, I'm going to continue doing my due diligence. Next episode, another arena run, because that's the way it's going to be in free-to-play. You need to play arena all the time, and I have no problem with that because arena is my favorite mode to play. So, you know, I'm not losing nothing. I love to play arena. I love to do draft new decks. I love to see how far it will go. See you in the next one. Until then, become one with the shadow.